talking to you about chlamydia. In my first career, I was like a sex educator type thing. I worked for a public health department at a university in Colorado Springs. So I know a lot about chlamydia and STDs specifically. So first off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what chlamydia is. I'm going to tell you your specific risk here in Denton, the state risk, and then the national risk, and so that way you can compare how bad your risk is compared to everyone else, or how not risky your situation is here in Denton. And then also I'm going to tell you how to prevent it, the most important thing specifically. So what is chlamydia? Chlamydia is a bacterial infection that affects men and women. It affects men and women a little bit differently, not simply because of the parts, but how those parts are laid out in the body. Women's parts are inside, men's parts are outside, okay? According to the CDC and the WHO, the top three, the most common symptoms that chlamydia gives both men and women is the pain during urination, abnormal discharge, and abnormal odor, okay? Chlamydia does affect vaginal, the urethra, the anus, the eyes, and the throat. Most people don't know about those other three, the anus, the eyes, and the throat, but it does happen. Y'all can think about how that happens, okay? So the statistical... Okay. So in the actual rates, Denton is actually relatively, I don't want to say clean, but relatively low risk when it comes to any sort of STD specifically. So I'm going to give two sets of numbers for each, a national, state, and the county rate, okay? So the national rate for chlamydia is 497.3 cases per 100,000 population, okay? That's what the national rate is. That equals to 1,598,354 cases in 2016. Okay, these numbers were just published from the CDC in, I think it was the 26th of September of this year. Okay, so relatively new data. A lot of this stuff was actually just published too. So then the state data is relatively the same. It's 494.4 per 1,000, and that was a total number of cases for 137,739. So relatively similar, okay? Then the county rates, specifically for Denton, which was significantly lower, and I actually went to the Denton County Public Health Office, and I talked to them, and I was like, why is this rate so low? And it's 275.56 for a total of 2,206 total cases for 2016. State, I did get from the data I did get from the Health and Human Services for Texas. And then the county, why the number was so low is simply because just the education level and the demographics that we have here in Denton, specifically higher educated individuals are less likely to have exposure to any sort of STDs, obesity, public health concerns really in general, okay? So now, how to prevent STDs, but more specifically chlamydia, okay? The number one absolute best way to prevent you from getting an STD is abstinence, okay? But let's be realistic, how many people are completely abstinent, okay? So the number two version, or best way to do that is through condoms, okay? And how to properly use condoms. I could have done a whole lecture, a whole 30-minute lecture on the use of condoms and how to use them properly, but I didn't feel like that was suited. When I also went to the health department at Denton, they showed me a research or like a tool that they have on their website. You essentially type in your address or your zip code, and it gives you a free clinic that you can go and get checked out at. So a relatively good source for a bunch of college students. I thought was really cool. And most of the services help men and females too. So I know like Planned Parenthood, males can actually go there as well, okay? So today I talked to you about a little bit about what chlamydia is, the statistics and your specific risk to it, and most importantly, how to prevent it.